morning, I'm Mai Rodriguez. Welcome to Pathways to Success, where we turn the spotlight on the heroes of the Philippine economy, our micro, small, and medium enterprises. We follow their inspiring journey and give great insight on what it takes to scale up their business. Motherhood is one of life's most rewarding journeys, but it's also one of the most demanding. For new mothers, especially, balancing challenges and caring for yourself can be overwhelming. But in recent years, a shift has emerged. Mothers are not just surviving, they are thriving, thanks to the growing awareness around wellness and empowerment. Our guest today has walked this path herself, from her experiences as a mother to building a business that supports moms through every stage of their journey. And here to share her insights on how mothers can prioritize their well-being, embrace their power, and turn their passion into something truly impactful is Mi'Ann Oblea, a maternal wellness entrepreneur. Hi, Mi'Ann. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting.
Good morning. Good to have you here. I'm excited to talk about baby mama, your baby, your fourth baby.
Yes.
Okay, so it's amazing because life experiences can also influence how we approach our business, right? So you have a background in telecom and banking. Tell us, how did that background help you in your approach to business?
When I was in Citibank, that was my last job, I handled online banking. So I was very comfortable with transacting online, years before people were transacting online. So when I put up a website, it was very easy to put up an e-commerce website where people can purchase online.
Yeah, so what motivated you to create a wellness brand that focuses on the well-being of mothers, caring for mothers, especially through the early stages, like the breastfeeding stage and the babies, you know, in the wee hours, at nonstop crying, nonstop feeding.
Yes. When I was pregnant with my first baby, I decided I really wanted to breastfeed no matter what. So I was pumping at work every 2 to 3 hours. It was very expensive to use that pump. And then when I decided to resign, I thought maybe there's a chance, an opportunity to bring in a brand that's more affordable for moms.
Yeah, so building a business in this niche can be tough. How did your family support you in this journey?
Super supportive. My mom's there to take care of the kids, my nephew, my niece, my husband. He works at night, but then when we need to ingress in bazaars, he doesn't sleep. We ingress at 4 a.m. and we just filled up the house. It became a warehouse.
So you mentioned bazaars. That was the early stages of your business. How did that evolve from joining a bazaar into 5 branches to this day in 2024?
For the first 5 years, it was just me in the house, surrounded by boxes, going to bazaars, meeting up with clients to deliver pumps, letting them test in the house. And then after 5 years, I started hiring people, and that's when it really grew.
Why do you think wellness for mothers has become such an important focus in today's fast-paced world?
I think people are more mindful now about their health, mental, emotional, physical. Before, the moms, they just gave everything to their family and they put themselves last. But now, moms are more aware of that they take care of themselves first.
Well, how has the wellness industry for mothers changed over the years? Tell us what it was like when you were a first-time mom.
Before, the pumps were like 25 pesos from the drugstore or a very expensive US pump. But now, so much technology, so much innovation that good pumps are at your fingertips already.
I remember, it was the same for me. I think we were moms at the same time because we're batchmates. Yes, there was only one pump. You can get in Mercury Drug, but
those were painful.
Yeah, I know. And then you started to bring the best pumps here. What was the process like?
Very easy. I just asked them, can I try 6 pumps or 12 pumps at a time? I'd bring them in, have my friends test them. If they liked it, I'd bring in more. So little by little talaga. Now we bring in containers. Worth of pumps.
And it's because you yourself have discovered what products work out there.
Yes, I tried them on
Yeah.
myself, and then when I stopped breastfeeding, I'd ask my friends to try them.
Okay, so over the years, what can we look forward to in terms of, wellness for mothers in this industry?
I think more technology, more innovation, faster processing times, faster manufacturing, and maybe AI can come into the picture with developing apps.
Yes, AI is everywhere now. Let's take a short break. Up next, we'll look into the challenges of running a business in this niche. Stay tuned. Pathways to Success. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Pathways to Success. We're still with Mi'Ann Oblea of Baby Mama, a business dedicated to support parents, especially moms, in every stage of motherhood. Now, Mi'Ann, how did you manage to, grow a business, handle the business side of things, together with being a full-time mom as well? As I mentioned earlier, this is your fourth baby mama, but you have 3 kids, right?
Yes. I have a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, and 11-year-old, and I push them to do well academically as well as in sports. So aside from trying to raise them as much as possible in the best way possible, I have to take care of baby mama. So it's really challenging and tiring at the same time. So sometimes you just have to take a step back and pray and be grateful for what's been given so far.
Yeah, tell us about the early stages of your business. From what I know about your story, you started as, the sourcer of the products, and you manage the warehouse, which is. Did it start in your garage or something?
Yeah, it was in my living room.
Yeah, and you're a packer.
Yeah,
tell us about that process.
For example, I'd do the marketing, I'd do the listing, I'd meet up with customers, I'd let them come to my house to test pumps. It was for 5 years.
Yeah. And how many employees did you start with?
None, it was just me. So after having employees come in after 5 years, that's when it was able to grow faster because they were able to take on the different roles that I was taking.
So again, on the business side, how was it sourcing the products from many countries? How was it bringing it back here? Tell us about that.
Actually, it was very easy since by the time Alibaba was already a platform and the Korean embassy was able to help. But then after a few years, I'd go to baby fairs abroad, like in Korea or China, and then I'd look for products, test them before bringing them in.
Yeah. What were the challenges going through that, and how did these challenges change over the years? Is it the same challenges you dealt with or you're dealing with today?
I guess it's the same naman from before until now. It's still the same process going through it. Although now there's more competition with the Lazada and Shopee marketplaces.
The online platforms, they're everywhere.
Online platforms. Everyone's giving it at cut rate prices. So what's important now is how to build a brand that moms can trust.
And from breast pumps, you don't just bring in breast pumps today. There's a whole range of products that help mothers. What are these products that we're talking about?
We have strollers from Korea. We have milk coolers, fancy milk coolers from the US. So stuff to help breastfeeding, such as nipple care or breast pain.
Now, how did your journey through the many stages of motherhood influence your approach to supporting the other moms out there?
I think for moms, we all try to have the best for our children, but our methods might be different. But there's no point in judging in who's better or not. So just be supportive.
Tell us about your breastfeeding advocacy. How did that get started?
I wanted to breastfeed, and then in the Philippines, a lot of infant deaths are due to formula usage, due to unclean water. So I think this is the best option for most Filipino moms to bring their babies up the right way. Although breastfeeding is really a choice for moms, but I hope moms can make a decision that if they breastfeed, it's cheaper, it's safer, their baby's healthier.
And this advocacy, how did Baby Mama help you promote this advocacy?
I was able to reach thousands of moms by providing great breast pumps, great support, advice. I took up breastfeeding counseling so that I can give advice. So it's not just how to use a pump, but it's how to be able to breastfeed their baby up to 2 years and beyond.
And it's also about getting all the moms out there, building a community for them to be able to share their experiences so they learn from each other's experiences, right?
Our moms now, they're moms of 11-year-olds. It's when I started with my business like 15 years ago. So the moms now, their kids are 15 years old, but we have moms who are moms of newborns. So they pass on their knowledge and they recommend Baby Mama to their friends.
Can you share some stories with the other moms that helped shape and this advocacy of yours?
For example, once when I was breastfeeding, I was counseling. I went to a place in Tondo, and then there was a mom. She wasn't sure she could breastfeed at all, so I helped her latch her baby. I was there for so many hours helping her latch, but then it was very encouraging and inspirational that I was able to make a difference.
Okay, it's good that you're with them every step of the way, right? So, and many moms also struggle with the guilt of balancing everything, the work and raising kids. How did you yourself handle this, and what advice would you give them?
I get guilty towards my children, and I get guilty with work. I get guilty with my children thinking I could have spent more time with them. At work also, I think, what if I was focused on work alone instead of thinking of household chores or the grocery or decluttering? So at the end of the day, just shake it off because it's really pointless to be guilty.
Yeah, and we can't do everything. We also should know that. Okay, so what trends in the wellness industry are making the biggest impact on mothers today?
I think it's technology and wearability and convenience. For example, we're launching the first ever hospital-grade breast pump that's wearable. So it's the first in the world. So these pumps 15 years ago would have been just a dream, but now it's already possible.
A wearable breast pump?
Yes.
Wow.
It fits in your bra.
That's amazing. What else do you think? What other products are coming in that's going to be a big help to mothers today?
I think there would be apps to help measure your milk supply or how to increase your milk output, and maybe more products to help mental health and emotional health. So not just breastfeeding alone.
Okay, what kind of mental health issues are moms dealing with these days?
I think it's more pressure from social media on how they should act or be or look, or how many likes they get in what they do. So I think there's so much external pressure rather than just pressure from yourself and your family.
Because it all changed with the advent of social media, with the technology that we have these days. Okay, now how do you ensure that your work genuinely supports moms at every step of their journey? Because you have done so much in the 15 years since Baby Mama was established.
I hope. So we're always focused on moms and their needs, and that is our primary focus, to be able to serve them as much as possible.
So much more to discuss with Mi'Ann about Baby Mama and what's in store in the next 5 years. But we have to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. Pathways to Success. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Pathways to Success. We are still with Mi'Ann Oblea of Baby Mama. Now, Mi'Ann, earlier we were talking about the support from your family and growing this business. But what about your kids specifically? Do they also help you? And would you also want them to, you know, in the long run, inherit the business?
Yeah, during summertime, I have them go to the warehouse. My daughter, she goes to the store, she sweeps, she fixes the stocks. My two sons, they help with the inventory, or they actually did all the listings online for the products. I used to tell them always, you know what, when you grow old, you'll inherit baby mama. I'm gonna keep it going so that you can inherit it. But then, now that they're like in their teens, I'm like, do you really want to inherit, or do you want to forge your own path? And their answer is more if they want to forge their own path. So
okay.
I can't force them.
Yes, yes. But in those early stages, did you already see in them, you know, some sort of business acumen?
I would look for traits. For example, my second son, he's more of a leader type, more of a communicator. My daughter, she's good at accounting. So I was thinking perfect CFO to.
Yeah.
And then my youngest son, very charismatic. So I was thinking maybe he can be the spokesperson of the company. So I have goals, I have dreams for them. But then if they won't be happy in the end, I can't force them.
Yeah, it would be nice though for
Yes.
all of them to be in it, you know, in an ideal world.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's your vision for wellness for mothers, and how do you see your role in shaping it?
I just want to bring in the best customer service, the best products for moms. And you know what they need 15 years ago might not be what they need now or in the future.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to provide them and be on track with the current trends.
Now, for moms who are also thinking of starting their own business, what's the top three advice that you could share with them?
First is go for it. Don't wait, just go for it. You'll never know if you'll do well or not unless you're doing it. Second is you might fail, but it's okay. Pick yourself up. And third, always ask for support from your family, from God, from your friends, from your peers.
As they say, you know, when you stumble, you just pick yourself up. And when you make mistakes, when you fail, that's when you learn.
Yes.
Right? So what's the one thing you want our viewers, you know, whether they're moms, they're entrepreneurs or dreamers, what do you want them to take away from your story?
If you're a mom and you have a business, it's going to be really, really hard. But then if you think of your kids, your husband, your family, if you think of how your business is thriving, and you think of your employees and how they're able to provide for their families, it's worth it.
It's great to have you here, Mi'Ann. Thank you for sharing your story and for the incredible work you're doing in making a difference in the lives of mothers.
Thank you, Mai.
Great to have you. And today's conversation has shown us that building a business that supports mothers is rooted in truly understanding their journey and empowering them every step of the way. Let's continue to support and uplift the incredible women who balance it all, making an impact on communities and our economy every day. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.